Guys, welcome back to Miss Jojo Twin. Sorry it's been so long. I've just been busy and not been bothered to clean my room, but my boyfriend who's over in that corner lovely cleaned it for me today. So what I'm going to do today is a Valentine sort of date look, but it's not going to be full of pinks and purples. It's just going to be a natural coffee shop sort of day look of a Valentine's Day date. And let's get going. I already tried filming a bit of it, but my battery died. But what I was saying was I've used NARS Sheer Glow foundation all over the face, so just using a foundation brush and just blending that into the skin. But now I'm going to just do a tiny bit of concealing where I need it, so redness under the eyes and stuff like that. And the concealer I'm using is Healthy Mix by Bourjois, and I'm just going to be using my fingers just to place that under the eyes. It's been such a long time since I haven't seen you guys. I just want to see how your Christmases have gone and everything like that. I know mine has been really good and I've got loads of new stuff to show you guys. I just haven't shown you, so hopefully you'll have a few videos up very soon. And I just want to say hi to Bethan. Thank you for requesting this look and get my bum in gear. So this is my Valentine's coffee shop day look for you guys, and I'll do a bit more of an evening one that has maybe the pinks and purples in it. So I'm just blending out any of the concealer with my brush then, just to make sure it blends into the foundation. So once I'm happy with that, I'm just going to go in and just do a little bit of contouring before I go onto the eyes. So I'm going to be using my Sleek Face Contour Kit just to add a bit of colour and dimension into the face, and this is in light, and I'm going to be using this brush here, just applying that contour down the cheeks, so coming kind of from the ear down towards the mouth but not as far as the mouth, and just blending that in. And because it's a day look, blend it out very well, so it's just a natural sort of contour and colour on the skin. I'm also going to bring that up the temples and down the edge of the face. And now for the eyes. I'm going to zoom you in a bit. And remember, this is a natural day look. Sorry, my eyes are a bit red today. Oh, not too much. So I'm going to go into a colour which I haven't used for ages. This is L'Oreal colour, and this is in beige, platinum beige, and this colour looks like this. But these colours are ready available everywhere, so it's a silvery goldy bronzy colour. And just with a flat brush, I'm using this brush here, and this is by Urban Decay. It came in the Naked 2 palette. By the way, that's a new thing I've got, which I need to show you guys. So just applying that all over the lid on both sides. So once I'm happy with that, I've got that colour all over, so it's really nice and natural. Nothing too much. You could wear this quite happily for work during the day. I'm just going to go into a MAC palette I had last Christmas, but I'm just going to be using a gold colour in it, and it's this gold colour here. And this colour is called Family Treasures. That's it, sorry. Just with the flat top brush again, just placing that onto the centre of the eyes for dimension. I find this really brightens the look up, and I'm just using the other side of the brush just to lightly blend those colours together. So now I'm going to go into my Urban Decay palette, and this is the number 2 palette, and I've put it down here. I'm going to be using this natural colour here, and this is called Tease. It's a matte colour, so just placing that into the crease and blending back and forth. And I'm just using the Urban Decay brush that came with it. To be honest, this is the most disappointed colour that I had in the Urban Decay number 2 palette. Not because of the colour, I absolutely love the colour. I was the most excited about it when I saw it, but the pigment and quality of it is much drier than the others. These are all lovely, buttery and soft, except for that one, but because I like the colour, I don't mind having to play with it a bit in order to get that colour going. I'll just bring that slightly down the edge there and bring it up and over. I want to leave a nice gap by there just to accentuate the brow bone. Both eyes, I'm going to go in with a little bit of darker colour just to deepen that out. And the colour I'm going to be using is a tiny bit of this colour here. And this is called Busted. I'll show you guys a bit better. This colour here, it's called Busted. And just literally just dabbing my brush in it, just tiniest amount. But as I say, some of these have got really good payout colour. And just placing that right into the depths of the crease and blending that back and forth just to give that extra dimension to the eye. I'm only going halfway in, I'm not going very far in at all, but just concentrating right in the depth of the socket. You could always use a smaller pencil brush to place the colour in and then blend it out with a big fluffier brush then, but I'm just using the same brush again. Now I'm going to highlight the brow bones, and I'm going to be using this colour here, which is a yellowy buttery colour called Foxy, and this is again from the Naked 2 palette, and just applying that colour to the brow bone area. I don't want it too shimmery because you don't want to scare the guys away with too much makeup on, but this can be quite easily used for work or anything like that, so go ahead and play with that and experiment with it. So now I'm going to be using a tiny bit of eyeliner, but what I mean by eyeliner is just a tiny bit of accent on the outside of the eyes. So I'm going to be using my Urban Decay Glide On pencil, and this is in Rockstar, and just with an angle brush, just dabbing the colour onto the end of the brush and then using that for eyeliner. So I'm just going to be looking down into my mirror and I'm just going to use that on the outer edges of the eyes. And slightly flicking out, so it's just a tiny bit of definition, but I'm going to use a tiny bit more of the product. It's sometimes easier to warm this product on the back of your hand first and then applying it on the brush. So you can see just that tiny bit of definition just coming from the inner corner of the eye, just a little flick to the outer corner, so it's very, very day wearable. So same on the other side. What I also do, I follow where my eyebrow ends there, so that's where I'm putting the flick. So I'm just sort of roughly going towards that area, but not too much. Just a little hint and tip there for you. So now I'm just going to go into my favourite mascara, and this is by Bare Minerals, and it's their Flawless Definition Volumizing product. What I love about this product is it's really soft, really pliable on the eyes, but it makes the eyelashes last all day curled up, but it doesn't feel itchy or annoying during the day, so it's not crusty or solid or anything like that. So just applying that onto the eyes, wiggling at the base and flicking out. The reason I wiggle at the base is because you want most of the product to be on the bottom side of the eyelashes and not making the outside bit of the eyelashes too heavy. And just a bit on the other side as well. Remember, we want to make our eyelashes quite flirty and long and lovely and curled, so you can use the eyelash curlers beforehand if you like. But I've been using a product called Lilash, which I'll probably do a video on very soon, that have made my eyelashes naturally curl and a little bit longer, which is amazing. It's quite expensive, but I'll speak more in detail when I do that video. So now I've got my flirty long eyelashes on. I'm going to go to my cheeks and just apply a tiny bit of this pink, well, quite a strong pink colour, and this is Pink Swoon by MAC. And just using the same brush as I did with a bit of the bronzer, I'm just going to apply that on the apples of the cheeks and just blending backwards to give a natural flush. And just finish off, I'm going to be using a MAC Kissable colour, and this is by Woomy. I know these are coming out in March in the UK again, so if you want to get your hands on these, it's going to be out in March. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lip. The reason why I use this is it's a nice soft product. It's not too sticky, so if you do end up kissing them a little bit later on, it's not going to be sticky and gooey and horrible. And also, this is quite moisturising, so it doesn't leave your lips dry, especially when you're a bit nervous meeting somebody. So this is my coffee shop first date look. It's very, very pretty, slightly defined, but not OTTT. So OTTT apparently. OTT. So you're not going to scare him away. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll do a video on my glossy box January, so you can see what I got in my glossy box in January. So thanks ever so much. Bye now.